Oh, I'm here. It crashed. I think these will be separate VODs now, which sucks because who the hell's gonna watch the last two meaningless matches? You know what I mean? I guess I'll find out. It'll be an experiment. So, let's put on our thing. Maybe I missed and I went to that screen by accident, and that crashed it. Also, maybe just being up for 6 hours, it ran out of memory. My match has started. You ever play X-Mage and you get that? Your game has started. That weird, creepy thing. Maverick rolled a 6. I rolled a 1. So they're gonna get to decide if they want to play or draw. What'll it be? Do I just have like way too many windows open? Not really. Yeah, I don't even have super auto pets open. So sometimes it just crashes. Not much you can do. Can you go back and then link two VODs together? I mean, I know you can tap and go. I hate doing this because it's like you have the potential to fuck everything up. See this little line right here? It's because my camera is catching the top of my shelf. I think it's still kind of just. That work? Yeah, I think it worked. Hard to tell. My monitors are on like those hydraulic spring arms, and the spring is pretty intense. So, and my monitor's not that big. I feel like it might slowly lift over time rather than drop, but I'm not sure. It doesn't really move. It's more likely just me knocking the camera about by stomping, and it vibrates the littlest bit. Our opponent doesn't even want to play us. They probably forgot this existed. If this is the case, we just get a bye. What do I even do? Like, not worth sticking around. Like, horrible content. Not really for any kind of stakes. I don't know. I'm like, I gotta get off Twitter, man. Hate Twitter. Like a race to the bottom for the dumbest, most incendiary shit. People purposely misunderstand other people so that they can dunk. Dunking ruined the game of basketball. Make no mistake about it. My uncle actually thinks that three-pointers in the game of basketball. Apparently they didn't used to exist. And like, because it's new-ish, people didn't used to practice it as much, and now it's just like they can hit a three-pointer basically whenever they want if you're not guarding them. So why is it even worth more than 2? You know? Like, you watch Steph Curry, he hits shots from basically half court all the time. And he's heaving them like it's no big deal. Oh man, this kind of proves my point. I remembered one clip and I was like, let me pull it up. And here it is, a compilation, a 4-minute long compilation of him draining threes from half court. Like he's not the, oh my God, that's from beyond half court. And like, you know, there's obviously ones that are way closer than this that they're going to include, right? No, these are just all from behind the line. Well, trust me, this guy heaves them. Yeah, from like there, he'll do that all the time. Anyway, they're way too good. So why reward it? Everybody can do it. It kind of messes up the game. But like, how do you fix that? Would they still go for them if it like, I think you would. I think you'd see like more of a ball holding strategy, I guess, if threes weren't worth anything. I don't know. Because like, why give the ball back quickly by scoring quickly if you could just play it slow and then go in with a real play? You'd see a lot of ball movement, I think. But who knows? Basketball kind of sucks to watch. Our opponent's going to time out. I'm just sitting here talk showing. This is why you don't stream the last 3 rounds of a challenge. This is why you don't even stay. I guess this is why you stay in it, because I theoretically could get like $10 because I didn't leave. Happened to, I guess you could leave and then just flip the coin and not actually be there. Like had I rolled high. If this person shows up at 16 minutes, I'll kind of be upset. Just because it's a waste of... But there's 2 minutes before that. I think... How long is the AFK timer? It's 5 minutes, I thought. I was just watching... Let's see if we can pull that up. Just to... get you all the latest MTG news, win traders and vintage. I don't follow that many people, yeah. Update on vintage win trading happened live on stream. This is the explanation. I've seen it happen. I actually saw it happen in the Ham stream. He got caught by one of these win traders in a Neon Dynasty league. It wasn't Neon Dynasty. Excuse me. It was a Modern Horizons 2 thing. Long time ago. I was like, this is really suspicious. They're waiting 4 minutes between every play. Like, the only reason you do that is if you're just trying to avoid the AFK timer. And like, that's basically what he's explaining here. So what happens is you queue up, they realize that you queued up against their account and they don't want to play you. So they leave the queue because they're like checking the timing to see if their accounts are queued. They might even have access to like the API a little bit to tell who they're about to be matched against. And so like, you know, the same way, this isn't, I'm not saying that like a hacker man's way, like the same way, my record thing shows who I'm against, it announces it in chat. You may be able to get that before you actually enter the queue. Anyway, yeah, so they just, they keep you there as long as possible so they can trade the other account, basically. And it sucks. Sucks to get caught in it. That's obviously not so, not what's going on here. But yeah, it's terrible for, I hate that kind of logic. It's terrible for streamers because it's bad content. Like, not my job to make a game good for content, but it is my job to make a game that's good for players, right? So this guy's just gone. I think he decided too late, or maybe he just closed the program and didn't drop from the tournament. So Maverick, I guess, thank you for the win. I don't really want it. Could end up 5-3. I don't want it this way. What the hell am I gonna do for an hour? I don't want to play Super Auto Pets. I don't want to play Super Auto Pets. I don't think I own a Momir Vig avatar anymore. I could play Yorion, but I don't want to play a league while I'm in a tournament. Hate double queuing and things like that. Playing the practice room. 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. Then it's gonna say that I won. Let's click a few times that it knows I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2. All right. No, what? This doesn't get the AFK timer? Tournament doesn't do that? Oh my god, this is... What do we do? I booted the stream back up after it crashed to do this. Oh my god. So dumb. Let's read the EDH thread. Why don't you guys help me make my EDH deck better? How does that sound? The Moxfield? My Kiki Jiki deck. I don't even know if I should organize it differently, but I don't know if 37 lands is too many, too little. Just so curious as to whether or not.
I agree. Same.
What this is some of my favorite cards and my favorite decks just like kind of mashed together. I can't play Boros Reckoner, or I would be, but Boros Reckoner plus Blasphemous Act was like, I love that. But chain reactions, therefore, all that. So I play the cards that I can play. Koth is my favorite Planeswalker of all time. More than Chandra. If they replaced Chandra with Koth in the story, oh, that would be so great. Just a new red Planeswalker. Wait, whose voice is playing right now?
No one commented at all that I spelled.
Oh. You probably hear that the whole time. Super low on my... Because I'm playing music out of my speakers. But I want it to be a good level for you guys, but not pick up the microphone. The leveling thing. But Koth is my favorite Planeswalker. I love Goblin Tinkerers. I don't know if Fury should be in here, but whatever. I don't like Feldon, but he tinkers. Just like lame art. Is there other art for Feldon? Which printing? There is, but it's not other art. It's just other borders. Yeah, Feldon is lame. That's like a cool, sad story, whatever. It's... Chaos Orb because you have to play it. Maybe you don't have to play it. Imperial Recruit. Wait, where's the... This is just creatures, so let's enable tags. So I have Land Destruction as one of my tags. Avalanche Riders, Invader Parasite, and this should be probably should be Obsidian Charmaw now. Although this can exile anything. Maybe I just have them both. Mage of the Moon because I can search for it and I want to play Blood Moon, but you know, a one of Blood Moon in your deck, not gonna find that a lot. So it's not like I'm drawing a ton of cards. Ogre Arsonist plays with Kiki Jiki. This destroys land. This says from your hand. That's not actually the... That's not the Gatherer text. Yeah, if you'll notice... Well, you guys can't see this. We're still waiting on this thing. I'm the only person that joined the game. So the program is closed for them. There's no way that you know, they're taking actions over there and that's why the AFK thing isn't happening. Just apparently that's not a thing in the challenge. I just noticed that. That's why I brought it up. Inferno Titan is fantastic. I used to play it in Scred, which is why I have Koth. So this is a blending of Goblins, Koth, and Painter. I don't even have Grindstone in the deck because I'm not trying to win via like milling. I'm trying to win. I have Painter in the deck somewhere, wherever it is. They lost the game due to disconnection or timeout after... How many minutes is that? 14 minutes? Alright. Well, got it. Oh yeah, here's Painter. I have it because I like Jaya Ballard. And Painter plus Jaya Ballard is great. Love doing that. Probably a terrible idea. I have this Outrage Shaman because it's like Munitions Expert, but it works with other red cards. I don't know. I need advice. What do I need advice on? Is this enough lands? I haven't played EDH in forever. Are these cards even worth bringing in? Faithless Looting is... Faithless Looting. Like maybe... I cut Faithless Looting and Belden. Because those go together and I don't like either of them. And I take out like... Probably some other stuff too. Like, I love Sabo's Web. Comes into play and draws a card and like hates on lands. Great. Maybe I just add like... I love Stranglehold. Opponents can't search libraries. I don't really like Goblin Bombardment, I'm gonna be honest, but it goes with the Thornbite Staff Kiki Jiki combo, but maybe I just shouldn't be playing Thornbite Staff Kiki Jiki. Like, I don't even like that I have Zealous Conscripts Kiki in here. Here's my considering. What was I considering? Panharmonicon, Blood Moon. This should just be in there. I just don't have it. This is stupid. Like, why does this exist? I don't know. Thought about playing Urza Saga. I used to have these in. I just removed them. I used to have these in. This Mindclaw Shaman is great. Like, such a cool budget option. Just steal instants and sorceries from your opponent's hand. They're probably playing big ones. Pretty cool. But... maybe Pyre of Heroes goes in here. Can you imagine though? Like this is the Goblin chain, I guess. We have 2s and 3s. Oh, we only have 1 3. No, 2 3s. Some 4s, a whole bunch of 4s. But then like nothing else. Although maybe like some of the goblins interact. Yeah, Krenko pods into Zealous Conscripts. As does Trashmaster. And then there's no Goblin Giant, although I wish there were. There might be a Goblin Giant, actually. Let's see. See that. Tomorrow, if you're listening to the best stream on Twitch that hasn't played a game of Magic in over an hour. Goblin Giant. My whole computer just dying? What's going on here? Goblin Giant. Man, do I hope this returns. Sorry. That would have been... oh man, that would have made my day, actually. So there's no Goblin Advisor. At least not that I have. Greater... or... Goblin Engineer becomes Jaya Ballard? No, she's a spell shaper, not an artificer. There's no other scare. There used to be more than one Scarecrow. Scarecrow used to be in the deck. I like Scarecrow, but maybe she should be in the deck instead of this stupid Feldon. Constructs, shapeshifters. Well, duplicate. No, nope. I was gonna say they pod into Mere Battlesphere, but they do not. This is probably not strong enough anymore. Isn't there a 2-mana one from Harry Potter? Probably. I used to have the 5-mana multiple golems thing. Make a copy with Kiki Jiki and you get to keep the tokens. That would pod with the Simulacrum. Pretty good. I don't have other artificers. I have Dragon. Here, wait, let's disable the tags and maybe... No, I saw them all. What is the creature Chandra? Would she be a spell? She's not a spell. I know I own her, but I don't know where. I don't remember her name. Chandra, like Pyrogenius? No, that might be the first Chandra ever made. I think Chandra is her creature type as well, right? Oh. So let's just do card name. Chandra. Pipeline creep. Fire of Kaladesh. The Shaman. Doesn't mean anything. There's no 2-mana Goblin Shaman that we... And we just check all the drops, I think. Warriors. Can I sort this? Wait a second. Wasn't right-clicking working? Is this... I can't sort it? Alphabetical? Dumb way to sort a column. Did that work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. So that's a warrior. Horror. No idea what the actual... Is the actual Oracle text? I don't think I have any shaman at 2 and 4. Yeah. Kiki's 5. Outrage Shaman's 5. I mean, you can't win at 5-3, right? Can't get the top 8. They'll have the best challenge finish. Last years with 12th. How do you do Dex? Dex. I want to like tournament cert. I want to see all the decks modern. Might as well just go to goblins. Have you listened to the new episode of the Dive Down yet? They're gonna go through every archetype, and they're wanna see if mention goblins. Hey, this is me. This is the last 5-0. Oh, sit. Oh, no. Not a challenge. I just want to see just the challenges. 25th. That's me too. All 150, 82. Let's type challenge. 25th. 24th from Jokers. 5th from me. Oh, there's only 2 on this page. All right. Joker's has me beat in the last month or so. Yeah, he was playing a lot for a little bit. There's my 12th. Cactus. Oh, I got you beat, Cactus. Got you beat. Cactus is a very good player. Cactus has been to the Pro Tour. I have no doubt that both Jokers and Cactus are better players. Ooh. 11th in 2020, but this deck was probably way different. I didn't realize I see him around. Cyanar, Psy 4 and her. Regular Snoop. When they were, yeah, this is when they were doing the Four Thoughtseize thing. This was right when Snoop got made, I believe. Like right around then, and like I think Zach Allen wrote an article about it, and like they took it to SCG and stuff. And then here it's like all Jund, but this is old stuff, I think. But there's Jokers playing it. 13th, 14th, 11th by Cyan. Oh, 8th, Uranos, 2020, 705. What's your deck look like? It's just a combo pile. It's just 5 discard spells, and we could still do this. I don't think it's better than what we've got going, but you could still do this. Maybe we should try it. It's so crazy how much it hasn't changed in the face of everything, you know? 22 lands is crazy greedy. Don't play 22 lands. Do me a favor and don't play 22 lands. Even though that person top 8'd. First in the Modern Challenge, June 27th. This is when everybody was playing against the combo and was probably like, what's going on here? You actually have a combo? What is this? And it's just another... Yeah, it's just another pile of discard in the Snoop combo. Much different metagame back then. I mean, people were probably running, you know, bolts and things like that, but if there's 4 Plague Engineers here, like you can win through a Plague Engineer with the Snoop combo. You just make it at their end step and untap with a million 1/1s. So there's also a 6-round tournament. That's interesting. That's as far back as this goes. That's a history lesson for you. Let's see what else was in that top 8. That Goblins won. Can't even go to it. Just doesn't load. Oh well. 29 minutes into the round. My girlfriend's class just started. I can't even call her and say what's up. Oh, I'm just streaming here to nobody. Because I don't want to keep... Well, if nobody's out there who wants to talk, gonna throw up the be right back screen. I'm still gonna stream the last round. Like, not super important, but I'm gonna stream it. So, if you're there, say something. Otherwise, I'm throwing up the be right back. Yup. Alright. Well, see you guys in about 20 minutes. Whoop, that's All right, guys, we're back for the last and final round of this tournament. 2 minutes, and we'll finally have the 8th round in the books. 5 and 3 is almost certainly not making it into this tournament. So whatever I was saying about small, large doesn't matter. I don't know. We'll see how high we get. But what is this? So they have to play, right? So it's you're gonna have an 8-0, a 7-1. How's it going, Real Paradox? Thank you for showing up. We've been just sitting here for like an hour more because our last round opponent didn't show up and like my stream crashed, whatever. Then these will all be 7 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So half of them, 3 or 4 of them will be 7 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then some number of 5-2s will make it. So it's the 5-2s that it's gonna clean cut on, or well, not clean cut, but you only get 1 loss. I appreciate it, Paradox. Basically, you only get 1 loss in an MTGO tournament if you want to be locked for top 8. How are we doing compared to our Goblin brethren? I'm 4-3 because I didn't get an opponent. Jokers are wild. Looks like he lost his last round to a real opponent. So, should have got the bye, Joker. Sorry. Should have got the bye. So we'll play this last round out, see how high we can get near the top. Probably like 20th is the most we can hope for. It's a big one. I don't even know what the prizes are. Playing against Rise Against the Orcs. They were the last one in the last round. Them and SSO. They were who we were waiting on. It says they're playing Murktide Regent. This is a good Murktide Regent hand. We'll keep. You're just going to put pressure on. Try to resolve a ringleader. Beat the crap out of them. And hope. They might not be playing Murktide Regent, but this is a good hand regardless. You have combo outs. You have your Mog Fanatic. You don't just die to Ragavan. So, that's that. Mog Fanatic pass. Rise Against the Orcs. What do you got? Misty Green Forest. Pass. Okay. Okay. Aether Vial. Right on time. I kind of don't want to play Boggart Harbinger next turn. So if I play Mog War Marshal, I can pay Echo and Aether Vial next turn. I'm going to do that. I don't need to do it in this order, obviously, but I did forget to play my land drop. Just started playing MTGO, needs a good overhaul, lost my Goblin deck instead of using Hobgoblin Bandler ability. Started it, but tapped my Krenko. What? Never had that happen. Usually MTGO plays Magic very well, it just doesn't look like it does. I'd love to see a clip of that, because that's so strange. It's definitely hard to understand where you are at in the turn sometimes. And with the windows just appearing wherever they want. Discarded your second Krenko also? That's so wild. I wipe the board next turn. I have 30 Goblin tokens in play. Are you... If you're, is this gonna be Spell Snare? Okay. This is gonna be Consider, right? Yeah. I undid my auto yield in case they decided to bolt my Mog Fanatic to try and get me. If you're getting a lot of lag, you could be clicking things that aren't there. Like, you don't see it. My computer is insane for playing MTGO. Like, obviously way beyond spec, and for a while it didn't work. Actually, I had to... I'm sure you've seen people who like restart MTGO all the time, because it slowly chugs. I was having that issue, but it was coming up like immediately. Like, I couldn't get through one game. And I looked it up, couldn't find answers, talked to support, all this stuff. It turns out that MTGO is written with, I believe it's called the .NET framework. And if you, so whatever framework it's written in, it might not be .NET, but it's the same thing that like Excel and PowerPoint and shit like that is written in. So Silverlight, there you go. That's the one. Or it might be the one. I don't know. Anyway, so I had two different monitors and they were on different refresh rates. So I had this issue. We're going to fetch a mountain to keep our life total as high as possible, because apparently one being at 59 hertz and one being at 60 hertz. I think Silverlight is actually just version management, but I might be wrong. But one was at 60 hertz and one was at 59 hertz, and that difference was just, it was every time there was an animation, it couldn't handle it. So when I put them both on 60, it disappeared. And I didn't even know one was on 59. It was like, it was the last ditch effort, and it just fixed it. I could not believe it. So I'm guessing this is a bolt here. They already have an instant in the yard. So at best, they can put one new card type with their surveil. So I'm going to swing in. Oh yeah, you should just try setting them to 60. Like, it could be just that high frame rates do it, but where is it? Advanced display settings? Yeah. Now I have mine both at 60. This one, this main one, this Acer, is capable of going way higher than that, but it's not worth it to me. Yes, I'll use Aether Vial's ability. I really want to draw a land for this ringleader, but there's a possibility that there's a 1-drop on top. But maybe it's best to just like play Harbinger, put Munitions Expert on top. I'm willing to believe that if this is their only guy. Like, I probably don't need this ringleader to win. I don't think. Yeah, let's do it. My modern deck was like $5 and I haven't gotten to play. Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna start streaming, and I would I started to play, this was during Kaldheim Limited, and I was watching a lot of Sealed and Draft at the time, so I was playing Kaldheim Sealed on MTGO, and yeah, we're gonna put Munitions Expert on top. And it worked okay, but like, you know, every couple of games I would have to restart it. But then I have like a Surface tablet, Surface Pro 3 from like 7 years old, this thing, and it's a little tablet. And that ran it just fine. So I was like, something is really wrong here. Like, I have 4 gigs of RAM on this little tiny thing. There's no way that that's the issue. You know what I mean? Like, if this garbage computer can run it just fine, there's no way my big giant gaming setup. So it has to be with, you know, just having too much power, which is actually something I've encountered before. StarCraft had a similar issue. It was like hard to hold it against them, but this one was wild. I still don't even know how I figured. I don't know what the hell I typed in to figure out it was doing Excel shit. Who knows? So this can become a 3/3 at a moment's notice. They consider, which means it'll probably be a 3/3 now. They're trying to leave it back as a blocker. So I think still a 1-1. They're not happy about that. They're gonna try to counter. Do I let them counter my... I could let them block. Definitely using the ability. I guess I'll play Snoop second main. Maybe, yeah, I'll play Snoop second main. Let's just attack again. So at this point, like, even if they slam a big old Murktide, I think we win. Thanks for the help, because you're really... Yeah, I really do like playing MTGO. I know everybody hates on it, and I know it's got problems, like, technically. And it's just... It's hit or miss because of the framework they're using or whatever. Try and search for it. It might be .NET, it might be Silverlight, I don't remember, but it installs itself in a weird way, obviously. So it's like hard to even tell if it knows what's going on. This could be dress down and not counterspell. I would gladly trade. All right. I don't have to make another move. I could put Matron on top. I could put Battlecry. I don't want to put Battle. I think we just wait. We have a 3/3 worth of killing power. Net W, yeah, so it is .net. That's what I was saying. Yeah, and so I was like reading, somebody was having the problem with Excel or something when they had weird refresh rates. And it was caused by animations. That I think that's how I noticed that something was up. See what we've got on top. If you're a Goblins fan, though, you've come to the right place. Harbinger on top. Not the worst. Gonna have to do something here. I am going to... With 2 Harbingers, something you can do is you can cast one. They try to kill your Snoop, and then you vial one in. Good luck with the kids. This could be subtlety. We got subtletied out of the game earlier. Rise against the orcs. It's on you. Please do something. What could they be thinking about? 4 cards in hand. They know I have a vial on 3. Are they thinking about stealing my vial? And they're just like, ugh, it doesn't even work. I wonder. Do we just win without the entire combo? Right, they are thinking of stealing my vial. I'm just gonna play this mage before they have a chance to bolt my... And... guess I'll grab Battlecry Goblin. I feel like that was there before I searched with Mage. I could have obviously gone for the combo here, but I don't think the 1 red mana up and the huge long pause, like, you don't know what level they landed on. Are they pausing because they don't have it? Are they pausing because they do have it? Are they pausing because they only have 1 piece and they can't deal with 2 harbingers? Are they pausing so they could come find my stream? I don't really know. But this second long pause implies that it's not so they could come find my stream, because I am completely tapped out. There's no reason not to continue here. We're putting them dead on board, and maybe they were already dead, but it's pretty hard for them to come back from this, I think. That is how I got subtletied out of the game last time. But uncounterable Battlecry Goblin, I think when they're at 4, makes all of my attackers lethal. So, well, not all of them. They have to remove 2 things. So they have to remove this. They have to have another removal spell. Then I attack for a bunch. They're going to declare blockers now. Maybe they already were. I don't even remember. I think they have 6th. And it sticks on declare blockers when you think you have 6th. Come on. Please. I know it. They're just not there. They're just not there. And it wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't just waited literally an hour and a half for a game. We got wrecked really hard in a round. Decided to keep playing. And then we got into the next round and our opponent timed out. They like never joined the game. Like they had closed MTGO is what it looked like to me. And not dropped. You know, it didn't automatically drop them because I don't know. So they just closed MTGO and didn't join the game ever. I sat there for 50 full minutes. And now we're here. Admittedly, this is low stakes Magic at this point. It's just for clout. So you could say you got 5 wins at a weekend challenge, I guess. We were looking earlier at decks that did well. It's been a long time. There's my deck right there. But it's been a long time since the last top 8 of a Goblins deck. And it's certainly capable of it right now. I would be so much closer today because I punted a game away. We only faced our worst matchup once. Okay. I think they just assumed that I was going to kill them. So in this matchup, we bring in our Hidetsugus. We take out combo stuff because it's likely not going to work. We try to play a long game. You could bring in Necromentia. A lot of people swear by Leyline of the Void. Leyline of the Void is bad. It's okay. If it's true that they board out Ragavans and only have Dragon's Rage Channeler and Murktide Regent, then Leyline of the Void could be good. But I don't think that that's true. I don't see any kind of Ragavan deck boarding out all of their Ragavans. And I don't want to mulligan down to Leylines. Maybe you could play 1 or 2, but it's like, why are you playing 1 or 2? You could, if I was going to board in Leylines, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I would do this. Take out these vials. Take out, like, no, none of it makes sense. I wouldn't rather have Leyline of Voids in any of these. I think you just got to put pressure on. Keep it up. This is a decent hand. The Hidetsugus kill your Aether Vial, but like they might kill my Aether Vial too, right? And you exile their graveyards, and these are 3/3 tramplers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this. Turn 1, we're gonna play this Aether Vial. We're gonna tick it up and get as much use out of it as we can. And eventually, I guess we'll start slamming Hitotsugus. Maybe I'll be able to get this into play without paying life at some point. This Blood Crypt, like maybe next turn. I don't want to flash in Munitions Expert, so also that seems weird. What do you call it? Chalice of the Void is a very good draw. I should have just played Blood Crypt tapped. I'll reveal this matron. See what they got. They're just gonna steal my Chalice? They just steal my Chalice, I'm slamming Hitotsugu. Yup. You got it. I already revealed this matron. Sure you can hear that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to cast the matron. I should have tapped my vial. Fuck. Doesn't really matter, but we're gonna keep them off of Murktides if we can help it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Now, for the third time, I'm going to attempt to cast this Hitotsugu. So, this is going to destroy Vial. It's going to exile their graveyard to make Delirium a little bit harder. And, going to eventually give us a 3/3. Girlfriend texted. So we got Hitotsugu in play. Picks up. We exile all graveyards. Sorry, I know that's loud. I think this is our chance to play this tapped. Gonna matron for a ringleader, I think. Red, black. And like they can gain a lot of life. Battlecry Goblin really turns that around quickly. Fortunately, the backside of this is Ogre Shaman, but doesn't get credit for being a goblin. Is it gonna be a counter spell? They could counter every spell we've played for the rest of the game and we would still win, right? 3, then 4. Nah, I guess they could still fit a Murktide. But I have 3 spells. They have 4 cards in hand. That's the idea. This would be the 4th. We'd have to keep drawing. I guess that's a little... Frame that way, it's pretty cocky. But it is good, just by the way, when you get an Archmage's Charm out of their hand for for a counter because they don't get to draw 2 with it. So this 3/3 won't be able to attack, but we will be able to commit it to the board. They still can't cast Murktide Regent. Best case scenario for us, I think, is that they somehow tap out of their mana to play a Dragon's Rage Channeler or 2. And then we slam another Murktide Regent. Or, excuse me, another Hidetsugu. Did I forget to play a land? I might have forgotten to play a land. I did, again. The second time. I F6'd because they were taking forever to counter my spell. And I forgot that I still had a land drop. Play Dragon's Rage, Dragon's Rage. Do it. Do it. It sucks because I would be able to bait out a counterspell with my Munitions Expert had I played the land. Actually a big deal. Damn it. Okay, nothing. Just keeping up Archmage's Charm. That's fine. I'm gonna play Cavern of Souls. And I'm going to play Uncounterable Boggart Harbinger. I'm going to put an uncounterable Goblin Ringleader on top of my deck if you don't drop down me. So, good luck. I mean, they're gonna Archmage's Charm here, I assume. They decided this wasn't worth it. I would have been able to keep up this Munitions Expert. It hurts so bad. Why do I keep doing that? Playing badly today. I don't deserve any better. Then 5-3. They're going to kill my vessel, I assume, right? So this could be a very big Murktide, and I can't kill it. That would suck. They're still at 20. This has actually been going way worse than I realized until this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're still at 20 because they gained some life off of Dragon's Claw. They're looking for Murktide. Not gonna find it, it looks like, thankfully. Unless they're just filling up the yard now. Nope, no Murktide for them. Okay. I have to play the Uncounterable Goblin. Make blue mana to assert dominance. Could be dress down, not dress down. We draw 3 conspicuous snoops. I'll take it. Blood Crypt tap. They take 4 down to 16. When they find a Murktide, it's gonna suck for us. This looks like it might be it. No. I did see paying costs for a second. Are they just gonna... So there's a word. The high skill play that people do is they play the first Murktide kind of smallish, and they play the second Murktide to grow it. I mean, I do have Munitions Expert. Scalding Tarn entered the exile zone. Means no Murktide, right? Because you would have exiled that and just cast it. Interesting. Maybe they think I'm going to board in ley lines and I don't. That's a good draw. Do this before we forget. Let's swing for 4. It could be on Kozilek's Return. I'm not going to play like 6 Snoops. I'm going to play 1 Snoop and 1 Mog War Marshal. We're going to do that after attackers to play around Kozilek's Return. Speed Pyroclasm in case you've never seen it. Lightning Bolt my Ringleader. Sure. Saving their life total. They've gained a lot of life. We'll play this. I am in the declare blocker step. Whoops. How's it going? That is not what I wanted to play first, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. We are playing our last round. We can't make top 8. We're just going to see how. Nothing too exciting. Do I have Trashmaster in for potential torpor or? I usually don't until I've seen it. These Murktide decks often want to be playing Fury, so they don't play it usually. Obviously, that's not always, but that's usually. I fear the orb as well, but you can just be dead to cards. It's okay. You don't have to have outs to win every game. And Torpor Orb is going to get you. It's very rare that even if they play a Torpor Orb, you are in a position to kill it with a Trashmaster. It gives you the one out, and when it comes up, it's going to feel like you won the lottery, but it is not as important probably as plenty of other things. Okay. Do you think they're going to remember that Hidetsugu kills this before when I cast it next turn? Do you think? We'll see. I'm going to pay Echo, right? You have to pay actual red mana. Sucks. Should have made black. No, I can't make black. Yes. That's a good draw. Maybe I'm not going to play Hidetsugu. They could just pop in response, and then I don't get any of the triggers. So let's just swing. We'll swing, and then if they kill the Snoop, I think I just play Ashlik Mons off the top with my new Snoop. They've gained a ton of life off of this Dragon's Claw. So if it's not good in this game, I don't know if it ever would be. Do I actually just instead sacrifice the Snoop to make 2 1/1s? It is worse if I ever play Hidetsugu. But it's better in the face of like any removal. I'm gonna do it. Why not? I think it just is like, did I say creatures? Okay. Yeah, I think it's just like a card advantage thing. It's a number of goblins thing. Like, I don't go down on the number of goblins here. And then, what is this? All right. Okay. You take 2. They're gaining so much life. Take 1 here? Damn. Next turn, Ashlik Mons. I guess I'm just gonna play Snoop next turn though. Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna exile their graveyard then. Let's see if they remember to crack it first. May not be obvious. There's a lot of words on Ashlik Mons. They don't remember to crack it first. So they take 4. Well, okay. That's why they didn't crack it first. That's fine. That's their last card. I think I'm just going to hit it Sugu to like prevent Murktide from being a draw. I just have to fade it 1 time. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they can hard cast the Murktide, but like that's not the biggest deal. Yeah. Okay. So this, they can't let this damage happen, right? They're at 6 minutes and we're in game 2. That makes a lot of sense. Paradox. Well, it doesn't make sense, but I can't say that I'm surprised. I think it's probably an input buffering thing is my guess. I'm just gonna play Hitotsugu. I gotta say it out loud so that I don't forget. I could play 2 Snoops, and then Murktide doesn't really even bother me. It would be a huge Murktide though. I think I play 2 Snoops, or I think I play Hitotsugu. Because they're at 14. It's not like. And then I can only play a 2-drop off the top, and next turn I can play Snoop and get something else off the top too. Like try and get value immediately. I think it's better. If they play another Engineered Explosives on 2, it would kill me if I played 2 Snoops, right? So let's just get Hitotsugu out there. We fade Murktide 1 time. I know they're halfway through their deck, but like, gotta try. I think that's the best. I think that's the best thing to do. Red, black, 1. Yield through this. And so now, don't draw Murktide. Don't draw Murktide. You got it. All right, they were done with this game. Clearly doing something else. So, number 1, Paradox. I'm glad I could help you with that, because that took me months of going back and forth with support, and they never even figured it out. I did. So, I'm glad to get that knowledge out there, because I've said it to other people and it hasn't worked for them. And you don't have to sub, trust me. Just go sub to the YouTube, it's free. Amazon will just eat that money up. They only pay me in increments of 100, and that takes a while. But Ropeburn subs, and I do appreciate it. She's been subbing for a year. I don't know why I said she. I don't know who they are, to be honest. I think I saw that Ropeburn was a Twitter one, but I don't know. I appreciate it. They still don't give it to me. Here, you want to see how it works? Because I'm about to end this stream anyway. We'll see if this one is a different stream from my last one. You can see, where is it? Insights? Channel analytics. They only pay you every $100 you make. And I've made about $5 in this pay period. So I'm nowhere close to when I get paid out. I've been paid out exactly 1 time over my 1 year of streaming. And I do appreciate all the help that went into that. I'll take your Prime subs. That's always helpful, and I do appreciate that too, Alex. But they don't give me nothing. Oh, maybe it's here. Stream summary is me. Like that's each stream summary. That's not. It's annoying to find the data, but this is it. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm so glad that that solved it for you, because man, it is so frustrating to play Magic Online on your garbage computer and then switch to your powerhouse and it doesn't work. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. But there you go. Anyway, if this is your first time here, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. Go check out the YouTube. That's where all the VODs are. If you're watching on YouTube, which I should have said this at the end of the last video, but it crashed. Nice game. Thank you, Shadow Capybara. I mean, they kind of gave up, I think. I don't know if it was anything I really did. They were completely out of it. They had a really long game in the last round, and I think we just caught them at their wits' end. So we're gonna be 5-3 on the day. We'll see how high that gets us in the standings at another point. Top 64, maybe 32. Probably. It depends on the breakers, but it's at least top 64, which doesn't really gets you half of your money back. Holy shit. Not even though it was not worth it. I'll say that. Playing out the last 2 rounds where I just sat here for hours waiting for a match. But anyway, thank you again. Thank you for the follow, Paradox. Thank you for everybody else who followed. I am going to be doing this again throughout the week. You're ready for some spicy brews. The next one I have coming up. This is the one I played today. Oh, no, this isn't the one I played today. This is what I'm going to be playing, trying to get a trophy with next. I got my 5-0 Black Red Goblins list published, and now I'm going to go to Yorion Goblins. It's a lot of fun. Ephemerite's a great card. Definitely try it out. Like, it's worth it. and it's strong. It's not like just a meme. It's just worse against combo decks, but you saw today I played against 0 combo decks. I got Rhino'd. That was the way that I really got wrecked. I am going to raid PT Bench because I like the way they stream. I've got 5 viewers. Why not? So enjoy that. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you for everything, everyone. See you around.